Have you noticed how every hunting campfire conversation in 2025 seems to circle back to one topic? Not gear, not tags, not optics. One caliber. The single hunting round that has climbed its way to the top of the mountain and staked its flag as the undisputed leader of American hunting. From the pine ridges of Pennsylvania to the high plains of Wyoming, this cartridge is rewriting what hunters expect from their rifles. And here's the thing. It isn't hype. It's data. It's demand. It's the cold, hard reality that boxes of this round are vanishing from gun shop shelves faster than turkey calls in April. The combination is almost unfair. Tack-driving accuracy, bone-deep terminal performance, and the kind of versatility that makes it equally deadly in the thick brush or the open country. By the end of this breakdown, you'll know which cartridge has claimed the #1 crown and exactly why. But before we reach the summit, let's climb through the ranks, starting with number 5. When people talk about long-range hunting dominance, one name echoes through the decades: the .300 Winchester Magnum. Since 1963, when Winchester first unveiled it, this round has earned its reputation the hard way, through elk hunts, moose chases, and bear encounters across unforgiving country. It's a round that doesn't whisper. It roars. It launches a .308-inch bullet, anywhere from 150 to 220 grains, at blistering speeds. A 150-grain load leaves the muzzle at roughly 3,300 feet per second, producing around 3,600 foot-pounds of energy. That's enough force to drop the heaviest game in North America with authority. Its trajectory is so flat that a 400-yard shot feels like cheating for a skilled marksman. You'll find it chambered in icons: the Remington 700, the Winchester Model 70, rifles that have carried more stories through generations than most family albums. But power always asks for payment. The .300 Win Mag kicks like a mule, a sharp, demanding shove that reminds you this cartridge means business. And at $50 a box or more for top-tier ammunition, it's not the budget shooter's friend. The payoff? Absolute long-range precision, devastating energy on impact, and a proven record that spans decades. The trade-off? Heavy recoil, expensive ammo, and enough overkill to make a white-tailed deer look like it tangled with a freight train. The .300 Win Mag is the hammer you pull out when the job is big, distant, and unforgiving. Step down one notch in power, and you find what many call the ballistic scalpel, the 7mm Remington Magnum. Born in 1962, its mission was to deliver that razor-flat trajectory hunters crave, but without the bruising recoil of its .300 caliber cousins. And it nailed that mission like few cartridges ever have. This sleek .284-inch round sends bullets weighing between 140 and 175 grains at speeds brushing 3,000 feet per second. That means roughly 3,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, plenty to anchor whitetail, mule deer, or even elk at ranges stretching past 500 yards. What makes the 7mm Rem Mag shine is its flight path. It's so flat, so forgiving, that even if your range estimate is off by a few yards, the bullet still finds its mark. Its high ballistic coefficient bullets slice through crosswinds with surgical precision. But again, excellence comes at a cost, literally. A box of 7mm Rem Mag ammo can set you back $40 to $60. And while its recoil is softer than the .300, it's still no featherweight thump. Its greatest strength, long-range efficiency, can also turn into too much of a good thing. Up close, on smaller game, the bullet's speed can tear through tissue with excessive force. But at distance, it's a dream, precise, powerful, and predictable. So where does that leave us? With two magnums that dominate at range, command respect in the field, and carry a reputation written in recoil and respect. But the hunt for the perfect all-around round doesn't end there. Because next up, a cartridge that flipped the entire rifle world on its head by proving you don't need raw power to deliver surgical performance. When the 6.5 Creedmoor first hit the scene in 2007, most hunters didn't even glance its way. It was born in the world of precision rifle competitions, not in the deer woods. But then, something strange happened. The same qualities that made it a champion on steel targets, consistency, accuracy, and low recoil, started turning heads among serious hunters. Within a few short years, what began as a niche target cartridge exploded into a full-blown hunting revolution. This round fires a .264-inch bullet, long and slender like a javelin. Factory loads range from 120 to 147 grains, with a 140-grain projectile typically clocking around 2,900 feet per second. That translates to roughly 2,600 foot-pounds of energy, plenty for deer, antelope, and even elk, if you understand your range limits. But the magic of the 6.5 Creedmoor isn't brute force. It's intelligence. It's how the bullet moves through the air, smooth, stable, and eerily predictable. High ballistic coefficient bullets mean minimal wind drift, and a trajectory so flat it almost feels like cheating. The recoil? Barely a nudge. You can stay in your scope, watch your own hits, and get back on target instantly. For many shooters, that's a revelation. Accuracy you can actually enjoy shooting. And yet, the Creedmoor is honest about its limits. It's not built to drop a grizzly bear at 300 yards, or a moose through the shoulder bone. It's not a hammer, it's a scalpel. If you keep your expectations grounded, mid-sized game, moderate ranges, ethical shot placement, it's one of the most efficient and forgiving cartridges ever made. Its upsides: surgical accuracy, featherweight recoil, affordable ammunition that's now stacked high in nearly every gun shop across the country. Its downsides: limited stopping power for massive animals and less than ideal penetration in dense brush where heavier bullets shine. But that was the turning point. The moment hunters realized that ballistic smarts could beat raw horsepower. And from that moment forward, the debate changed forever. Before modern precision cartridges took over the conversation, one round defined what it meant to be an American hunting cartridge: the .30-06 Springfield. Since its birth in 1906, it's carried the weight of wars, fed families through the Great Depression, and stood guard in gun safes from Maine to Montana. If there's such a thing as a cartridge with a soul, the .30-06 has one. It fires the same .308-inch bullet as the Magnums, typically between 150 and 180 grains. But it does it with a grace and balance that only time can refine. It's not the fastest, not the flattest, but it's the most trusted. A 150-grain load leaves the barrel around 2,900 feet per second, hitting with about 2,800 foot-pounds of energy. That's the sweet spot for nearly every North American game animal, from white-tailed deer to black bear, elk, and even moose. What keeps the .30-06 alive isn't nostalgia. It's performance that just plain works. It offers a power curve that hits hard, but doesn't punish the shooter like a Magnum. It's accurate enough to stretch the distance when you need it, yet forgiving enough for quick, instinctive shots in the woods. And let's talk practicality, ammunition availability. Walk into any sporting goods store, any rural gas station, or even the gun counter at a Walmart, and you'll find .30-06 on the shelf, usually for $20 to $30 a box. It's the cartridge you can find anywhere, shoot anywhere, and trust everywhere. Up next, the undisputed champion, the .308 Winchester, and the story of how it became the heartbeat of the modern American hunter. Here it is, the top of the mountain, the #1 hunting cartridge of 2025, the one that unites the old-timers who grew up behind a bolt-action rifle and the new generation raised on AR platforms. It's the .308 Winchester, the cartridge that doesn't just perform, it defines the modern American hunter. Born in 1952 as the civilian twin of the military's 7.62 NATO round, the .308 quickly proved that efficiency could outshine excess. It fires the same .308-inch bullet as the .30-06, but does it from a short-action rifle. That means lighter guns, quicker cycling, and less recoil. The kind of attributes you start to appreciate when you've been hiking for miles through the Rocky Mountains with a rifle slung over your shoulder. Let's break down the numbers. A 150-grain bullet leaves the barrel at roughly 2,800 feet per second, delivering around 2,600 foot-pounds of energy. That's the perfect balance. Enough stopping power for whitetail, black bear, and even elk within responsible range, but without the punishing recoil that drives shooters off the bench. The .308 Winchester doesn't try to be flashy. It just performs, every single time. And here's why it's dominating the hunting landscape right now. First, versatility. You can find .308 in everything from bolt-action rifles to semi-automatics, even compact hunting rigs and lightweight mountain rifles. It's adaptable, accurate, and ready for almost any hunt across North America. Second, availability. If a store sells ammo, it sells .308 Winchester. From premium Federal Premium and Hornady Precision Hunter loads to budget Remington Core locked boxes, it's everywhere, and it's affordable. Third, shootability. The recoil impulse is firm but manageable, making it one of the easiest centerfire hunting rounds to master. Its performance curve is the definition of good enough done perfectly. Inside 300 yards, it's devastating. Past that, yes, it starts to drop faster than the Magnums. But the secret is this: most hunters never need more than that. And when you hit a target at real hunting ranges, the .308 delivers that clean, confident kill that ethical hunters strive for. But don't mistake balance for weakness. The .308 Winchester has seen combat, competition, and countless seasons in the field. It's taken game on every continent. It's the cartridge you reach for when you want no drama. Just a shot that hits where you aim, and a result you can trust. The upsides: legendary accuracy, modest recoil, unmatched rifle options, and ammo that's priced and available for every hunter's budget. The downsides: it drops off past 300 yards, and on the biggest animals, moose, brown bear, or bison, it simply runs out of steam. Yet despite that, the .308 Winchester remains the perfect balance point, the cartridge that embodies the philosophy of practical power. It's proof that in the real world, success isn't about maximum velocity or brutal recoil. It's about confidence, control, and capability. So, there you have it, the top 5 hunting calibers of 2025. From the thundering authority of the .300 Winchester Magnum, to the surgical precision of the 7mm Remington Magnum, to the rise of the 6.5 Creedmoor, the timeless legacy of the .30-06 Springfield, and the everyday dominance of the .308 Winchester. These are the rounds defining the modern hunter's toolkit. Every one of them tells a story of innovation, adaptation, and tradition carried forward through generations of American shooters. The only real question left is, which one speaks to you? Are you the long-range hammer thrower who lives for the 300-yard canyon shot? The precision marksman who swears by the 6.5 Creedmoor's whispering accuracy? Or the pragmatic hunter who knows that a .308 and steady hands are all it takes to fill the freezer year after year? Drop your pick in the comments below. If this breakdown hit home, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss another episode from the Second Amendment Sentinel, where we keep the truth about guns, gear, and American freedom alive and uncensored. Stay sharp, stay safe, and as always, hunt hard, shoot straight, and never stop learning.